faces here, all of which are sticking their tongue out.
Well, I mean, maybe 9,000 of them have their tongue out.
Do we have our beloved infamous witch, our master of sword and books, and just really staring at enemies too hard?
Woo?
A woo. And finally our Air Queen Princess Bowman. I don't really know a good title for Adeline.
Hi.
Never fought one up for Adeline, so.
Sniper thought.
Nah.
No.
Dear.
Anyway, welcome back, everyone.
Hi.
How you were doing? Doing good? Yeah? Good. So last time you arrived here, managed to repel the attacking force, which is great. You did a wonderful job. But now becomes the question. There are rituals being performed by Nicera the Unfaithful, the priestess who seems to run this orphanage here, out in the middle of nowhere. Very scenic nowhere, but nowhere. The good news is such a location is easy to defend. The cliff sides and water just to the north leave very little way to attack that way. Which really means it's only really attacks from the south and the west that are your issue. But as it stands, the rituals are going to take quite some time to get all of the Fae out of here.
Mhm.
No matter what you do. Does the group have a plan to defend this place? Or will you just wing it and see what happens?
Can I get an answer for that role-playing question first?
Yes, you had been speaking with the young.
Yeah.
And you're wondering if the quickling in question was the same one which you knew Moraine Locke had influence over.
Yeah.
It is not.
Okay.
Though you also get the rather horrifying sight from them all. As the memories projected into you. Their sadness wasn't at it being lost.
Right.
As you just get a rather bloody corpse as the image sent to you. Though that's from quite far away. How did they see? They have eyes all over the place.
Yeah.
Well, the group can do as they wish. Plan out what you need to, speak to who you need to.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Does the chapel churchy building, does it have like windows and stuff? Or is it just hard wall?
You're saying, I wonder if this building has any kind of...
Like opening that could potentially be, we'd need to reinforce or something.
Most certainly it does. You can't really see them on the map here, but they most certainly does.
Yeah, I guess we'd better get to blocking up windows and stuff. Make use of all this wood laying around.
For one campaign we have where nobody's a carpenter.
Okay. Hazel raises her hand.
Never mind.
Yes, Hazel, please help us.
Who needs a carpenter whenever you have a living tree?
Yeah, the one who can literally just go, this wood will now be part of this wood.
I mean, grafting is a thing.
One note is we should not, I suppose, seal up all the windows, but make sure that we have a way they can run if they get cornered. Actually, maybe Hazel should just stay with the group. If they do get cornered, she can kind of just go, hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she has like a better idea. Uses of wood shape per day, so AKA a fuck ton of uses of wood shape per day. Yeesh.
We're not really a trap building sort of people, unfortunately.
I'd really think about wanting right now is changing my spirit.
Well, unfortunately, can't do that. Not enough time.
Yeah.
The current spirit kind of likes where it is.
I know. And I like him too. It's just I want to be able to, be a little bit less a bit one note at the moment. I can't know what's going to be happening here, so I can't plan.
Well, we're gonna have to just do this the old-fashioned way. Make barricades as best we can before they show up.
It was the east they're coming from, right? Or was it the west?
The west.
Let me move this arrow. Wait, that's west.
Unless they have the ability to fly long distance, but you know.
I suppose one thing we could do, since Cadme is not going to be that great in terms of actually defending this place at the moment, I could basically say, "Hey, Nasira, have a permanent partner in this. I'll help you get through."
Didn't you do that already? Or weren't you going to do that already? Riding possession her to?
Yeah, I can do that. I mean, that was a suggestion, but I wasn't guaranteed.
I was also going to say Kaladel might be able to help as well, since we do just have a decent level caster with us who probably can help with a ritual.
That's fair. Kaladel is not particularly a combat focused caster at the moment. He's not prepared for that, but he can do assistance for ritual.
Oh, that's useful. Okay. Yeah,
Smart.
Kaladel can help.
One thing, Rose, you had your Draconic Ally, right?
Yes, I do have that still. It can scout for us.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want to maybe?
Yeah, the one alternative Kaladel could do is, since Kaladel's main specialty is in wind magic, he could try and lessen the number of flying creatures that could get nearby.
How concerned are we with flying? Because I know they have hornets and wasps that they've
Yeah,
shielded in the
their
past.
main summon is wasps,
Yeah.
which fly.
Yeah, I
Also-
mean, we're
Plus,
dealing
he
with
is-
a cult of people who deal almost exclusively in flying monsters.
Yeah, Demon Lord is Pazuzu, god of Demon Lord of Air. Flying is their bread and butter.
Yeah, he could ward the air against flying creatures to make it harder for them to attack.
That would be actually really helpful.
But he couldn't
Yeah.
do both ritual work and warding, so
I think
You know.
ritual work should be fine. After all, she was doing it alone before.
mm-hmm.
So
mean,
even
Cadme's
just
also
one
help.
person is very good. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Cadme can just help if Tommy would prefer that anyways.
A
I do think
question
having
I
someone
have:
help is useful. What's up, Jesse?
Is Fiona able to participate in the ritual? She is a spellcaster now.
She could try.
You do risk backlash on her.
Yeah, if any of the ritual attempts fail, she'll be taking backlash just like Nasera, and I'm pretty sure she's a lower level than Nasera.
That's a point.
Like, Nasera's been able to just kind of face tank it, but then again, she's a cleric who can probably heal herself.
Yeah, I mean, it's a danger to anyone who helps her, but people like Hazel and Kaladel, they can take more of a beating than Fiona can.
Yeah, so I wasn't concerned about Kaladel. He's a high level caster. It didn't really bother me. Or at least mid level.
Well, I guess
Wow.
she can just help keep the kids organized and try to keep them from panicking and running in every direction.
I mean, what you heard last time is they were using fear spells to try and make them scatter, so she can try and defend against that.
She does have that staff, and she has a level in Bard.
Honestly, the staff will be really good because it does remove fear, as well as
Yep.
I think bless.
Yeah, it
Bless?
was bless, prayer, remove fear, and remove paralysis.
But it also means at the start of combat, I can allow you all to start the prayer spell on yourselves.
Ooh,
Fair
Yay.
spell. Oh, I need to open my character sheet. I forgot to do that.
We'll just assume that she'll start combat by casting prayer and then hide.
thankfully it's a big old buff. Do I have a prayer? Yeah, I already have a prayer
And
spell.
last decent time ever.
Do I
Thoughts and
have a-
prayers, people.
I do
Thoughts
have a
and
prayer
prayers.
buff. Yay.
Is there like, does the church have like a watchtower in it, or not a watchtower, but maybe like a a pointy uppy bitty thing?
I mean, there's the attic, which is kind of up.
I was just thinking for if they, considering they have flying things, they might try and find a way in through the roof.
There's no real easy access through the roof.
Okay, good.
There's no like chimney they can climb down.
I mean, there are chimneys, but the chimneys are currently lit, so it'd be a pretty ugly
Fair.
situation for.
Yeah.
Well,
get-
we're
not
keeping
really,
them lit.
considering they're fiendish.
That's fair. That said, hopefully Kaladel warding against flying creatures will make that less of an issue.
Yeah.
At the very least, he can probably use the fire and the updrafts that makes to sort of turn the chimneys into cannons to launch air out of, so nothing can actually get in.
Yeah, what you'll witness with Kaladel doing this then is going basically from like tree to tree and from like corner of and around the corners of the building, carving some kind of wind magic into the wood.
Any excuse for graffiti.
It does feel rather odd to Adeline because it feels like the air around her is kind of It's not like I'm following her around. It's following someone else around.
Wind goes where it goes.
So this is what it's
long
like
as it's
for
still-
everyone else.
As long
Like,
as
it's not
it's
interfering
still...
with your ability, but it's just very weird.
Yeah. As long as it'll still come and help me whenever I ask, it's fine.
Or even that, or you'll be dead, so either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll either help or you'll be dead. Either way, you won't care.
Oh right, I have fly prepared, so that's that.
I don't have
Honestly,
any.
Yeah, the warding won't stop you from actually flying yourselves. But it will just give more Kaladar a way to keep things from getting too close.
Speaking
I
of
should
that
have
going,
one less Megas.
is
Well-
there anything like a tower on top of the...
No.
Okay. Then I will just be using the roof.
Yeah, I mean, you can. It's a big slanted roof though, so yeah, still good.
Will we have enough time before the assault, like enough warning to just pop like 1 or 2 round per level spells?
That depends how much you can get together to make yourself warnings.
Hmm.
I
If you had any way to alarm the forest, then you might get time.
So I'm thinking I'd like to trigger like shield or fallback plan or something, but I only have a minute duration on it, so
Yeah, that's gonna be something you have to do manually, I think.
yeah, that's why I'm asking if we can get enough warning. But if people have plans for that,
I might. This is unrelated.
Yeah, sure.
I'm probably gonna make Hestia big for this combat, so I'm boosting her will save, hopefully to not take minus the charisma. Doesn't do anything to her, but I prefer for her not to. Oh, she failed it by 1. Okay, Hestia,
wow.
you did it.
Is there any way to get her any kind of +1 on that?
I mean, I've already guidance.
I mean, take it off when bless hits.
That doesn't work because, you know.
Bless is only against fear, right?
Prayer.
Well, no, the point is prayer would be a +1 all saves, but 1, you wouldn't have known that fact, and 2, that means she would spend the first round of combat taking it off.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Oh well.
She'll live.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Not a big deal.
Not like she uses charisma for important, right?
It's not,
She,
except for
she's kind of intimomancy, but
Yeah. That's a lot of skill points.
being big.
Yes, the bigness helps.
ow.
Oof.
Ooh, okay.
2 for like...
Fine. Come here, Hestia. Solemn angels from above. Oh, good. Have a
Wow.
charisma back.
It
You
did
know,
be
it's better than nothing.
It is indeed better than
Restoration.
nothing.
Was that a lesser restoration or no?
Yeah.
Hazel's gonna do it too.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay, honestly, has this average charisma. That's fine.
I was gonna say we're about to fight poison. Who did I give delay poison to last time?
Hazel has as many lesser restorations as she needs. She can accept burn for it, and she could just do 1 for free.
One of the children on the ground, J-Mac.
Oh yeah,
Was it one of the dying children or was it Theodore?
it was not
Yeah.
Theodore because he
Right.
wasn't being affected as badly.
Yes, he made his saves as well.
Honestly, I think the only other preparation I can really do, assuming that we're gonna come maybe somewhat soon, is basically see invisibility core and have him sit somewhere on the roof ready to shout out when they appear.
I have to go look at Draconic Allies real quick.
Something Adeline can actually do is that she can use her hunter skills of, hey, we're in a forest. I'm gonna set up traps. At the very least, ones that aren't, probably not ones that are actually damaging because I don't have much to work with, but ones that are gonna make a lot of noise.
Just like some cans tied to a string.
Yeah, branches that have been pulled back and tied back so when someone comes across they get smacked in the face and they yell really loudly.
Basically, all the cartoon ones.
Yeah. Well, that and also, yeah, legitimate traps that will cause massive annoyance to them, but will absolutely tell us when they're arriving, or at the very least when they're getting to those points.
Okay.
Do you have like bells you can attach to them as well, so that they make loud ringing
Uh,
noises even if they do manage to?
Sadly, no. The best I can do is maybe convert some silverware
I mean,
into
you
that.
You can probably you can probably scavenge some of stuff out of the rather large longhouse into what you
Yeah.
won't be perfect, but it'll be doable.
Come together.
Why don't you give me a appropriate skill check? J-Mac, go ahead and record the results or whatever it comes up as.
Survival.
If you want to use survival.
Yeah. Survival is probably the most relevant.
Oof.
I'll probably have a sky dragon as my draconic ally since they make its fly not poor.
Also help let people scout out.
Let's see. Draconic.
I didn't really figure out what I was doing last time.
God, draconic allies are so expensive.
They are.
They do last a decent amount of time, though.
Money though.
I have just free scales. It's actually the harder part of that.
Okay. Corey, get on the roof.
Scout. He's pretty good
Eye
at
out.
stealth.
And the big issue is sending. We just have to hope that the people who get out don't, miss the assault.
Yeah, that's true. Yuri's fast, but she might not be fast enough to get back. Well, I guess she'd basically just be stealthing until first sight of of the enemy, and then sprint back.
She trained for that?
I believe so. Yes, I need to learn her tricks again. She has a lot of them. Sort of. She has track and sneak, and seek as well. Also fetch. Sort of fetching information. Oh right, I forgot. I also taught her speak.
Oh, good. She can meow when they're coming.
Meow, 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 meow.
Yeah, she can meow rudimentary things.
Are you gonna send Jerry to scout then? Add it to the defense plan list.
Yeah, I think so. Yuri's going to be stealthing, and then at the first sign of things, sprint back using her sprint ability specifically.
As long as everything's listed, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Girls, is the draconic eye like up or is it just in the woods?
Probably up, since I mean it's gonna struggle to come back because of Kaladel, but it's fine.
Basically, we've got Yuri scouting the ground for the cultists, the dragon scouting the skies for the wasps.
It seems so.
Meanwhile, I guess the rest of us are just barricading doors and windows.
Yeah, Girl keeping an eye out for it, considering we have closets, any invisible things trying to scout on us. I really need to get him like a crossbow or something.
Yes, he does have hands. He could use one.
He does, he's just,
Lazy.
tiny.
I'm gonna safely assume that the way this is worded is really weird, because I'm going to also assume that my draconic ally doesn't get a language I know, but also get telepathy. That makes no sense.
Oh, that does make sense.
It would let them.
It gets a
talk
language
with
that it
things.
can speak with.
I guess.
Yeah. So your draconic ally gets a single language, which is required to use telepathy.
That's
and then it
fair.
gets telepathy.
Okay.
That is
I'm just
true.
looking at.
Telepathy isn't non-language dependent.
I'm looking to see what else is actually useful on the pseudo dragon. It does get a plus 23 to stealth and forest, so there's that.
There you go. That's
Because
we're in a forest, so
It has kind of garbage perception, but has blind sense to kind of offset that, so that's fine.
Is there a material component that boosts the cast level of fire-based spells?
Not boost the cast level.
Okay.
I think
it was like duration or set them on fire.
Yeah, alright.
I think
the only thing there is.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say the only real elemental thing that boosts is Uriel for cold.
I think if people are alright with it, Karis is going to stealth up in a tree, not far from it, but basically so when the fight starts, she'll sort of drop down behind the cultist if she's not spotted.
Are you want to flank?
Essentially. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to charge through them all to get to the back anyway, so.
Yeah.
It's true.
Very coward's thing to do, so.
And she can
we
climb
trust
trees
her now.
fine, she can hide pretty well.
Yeah.
I can use my gloves invisibility to get a longer duration and not waste my little amount of key.
If we do know that they're getting kind of close, I am going to cast Invisibility Spear on Hestia. That's with the assumption that we get that
Ooh.
kind of knowledge.
Ah, I love it.
They just come up to this place, seeing it's completely undefended, and then suddenly dragon.
Yeah. Plus it scales with her tiles, so
Yeah.
I just imagine they're just walking towards the front door because all they see is Amaya standing there with a sword, and they're just like, "We got this." What's that sound? Oh no.
Incoming.
to be fair, they might have
the
seen
sound of
visibility.
you fucked up.
They might. But in fairness, see invisibility is a personal spell, so not all of them will have it at least.
It's true.
And then see invisibility is a cone thing. It doesn't actually change your sight ability.
I don't think it's a cone thing. I think it's your vision. I mean, I guess that's still technically a cone, but you know what I mean.
Within your vision range.
Yeah, so it's not like a 60-foot cone, it's just whatever cone your actual vision is. Just spin around on the spot really quickly, it's fine.
And that's the standard for any form of magical detection.
I mean, if we're also hidden behind something, like normal stealth, they still need to do a normal stealth, like a normal perception check to see us, even if they can ignore the invisibility bonus.
Yep.
Some of us have bad stealth.
Exactly what I'm relying on.
Speaking of, should we arrange ourselves out how we would probably be?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Besides, Adeline's not even going to be down with you guys. Hi, I'm going to be on a roof.
I'm probably going to join you.
I guess I won't be exactly like on it. I'll be like down here a little bit.
Nestled into
I will
visions.
give Aspen the table, and I'll give Aspen also the mantle of the Bear Clan because it doesn't do much for me at the moment.
But a lot.
Unfortunately, I can't really use the Mantle of the Bear Clan because I already have my chest slot accounted for.
I know, I'm giving it to
Yeah.
Aspen.
Yeah, no, it's just.
We're expecting Asp of Bear.
It's a theory.
I mean, he basically already is.
He already got us a bear, so.
I mean, that could be a thing. Recent Aspen as just mounted bear cavalry. He does have a lance. He knows how to use it.
I think Aspen would be better not doing that. And besides, this place is pretty tight. Getting charging lanes would be really difficult.
With all the
Fair
tree
enough.
stumps in the way as well.
Cad is going to be doing the ritual. Hazel is going to be. Yeah. Alright. Man. Additionally, I don't know if it'll help at all, but I will. Cadme still does have the Ring of Hope and sends all the little Fae are around her. I'm hoping that helps, maybe. I still don't feel confident about this.
You shouldn't. There's no reason to feel confident about this.
Well, normally I actually do feel fairly confident in my plans. It's just this is not.
Yeah, but this isn't one of your plans. This is just sort of a thing we've cobbled together.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. I'll only die 3 times.
Look, we can only be as prepared as we are now.
Yeah.
Remember, the only thing to prepare is prepare itself.
I'm not sure you got that right.
I enjoyed it.
Does anyone else have any other ideas before we kick this off?
Well, I mean, other than Hazel doing the barricading stuff.
Oh, are they coming
I
from
mean-
the south as well?
Yeah, south and west.
Oh, I only heard west. Shit.
It's south and west.
Kawas can reposition quite easily. She'll just sort of stay around here until we know what's going on.
She is also only one person to pop out when
Yeah, she is.
At least with the west, it's easier to get to them than if you're over the south.
In theory.
And they have to come up. With west, they could go over.
True. They could try and get round and then set fire to the place or something.
Actually, that's a good point. I'll be up here.
Oh yeah, just
Are we
go and hide. Why don't you?
Are we going to be out in the open, or do we want to try to bring them into the building?
No,
I do
no,
not
don't
want to
bring
bring him
them.
into
Yeah.
the building.
Yeah, let's avoid bringing them into the building.
Okay.
The building, while slightly more defensible, can be bombarded from the outside, as well as has children in it.
If anything, hopefully we draw a bit of attention away from the building.
Yes, that's
We
sort
have
of the
some
main
hit
thing
points.
that we're looking for. We can tank far more than it can.
Also, just noting, the only person I've used Healing Hex on, I believe, is Cadme and Shiva, so if any of you get injured who are not Cadme or Shiva, I can heal you.
Is that something you set up in advance that we can trigger, or?
No, I'm unfortunately not Ash. I have to touch you.
I need an
Well,
adult.
Ash does have to pat you on the back in the morning, but that's about it.
It's a lot easier.
Ash does that thing where as everyone's filing out the building, she just slaps everyone on the arse.
God damn it.
Not everyone.
Go, go, go! Like jumping from a plane.
Luckily, these guys are fiends or evil outsiders, so Hazel actually can do full damage against these guys instead of just flat them.
To be fun.
Also, should be Hestia be invisible?
Oh, yeah.
How far out should the invisibility be?
It's 10 foot around her token.
Mysterious tree stumps disappeared. It's technically a creature.
Yeah, it depends how recently it was cut down.
Yeah, Kelvis is also invisible using her gloves.
Shiva can manage herself, so she's not really concerned, since that's just something she gets.
Actually, what's the light level around here like?
Well, currently, right.
Damn, okay, never mind.
I can make it not bright.
I have one request.
Hmm?
We have a cart there. Could we like possibly tip it on its side and like lay it down that way or something, just so that I can have like some cover from ranged attacks from the
Yeah,
south?
that's fine. I don't see why we can't do that. Hestia
Oh,
is a huge dragon. She can tip it over herself.
assuming it isn't fixed part of a map.
I mean, it is,
Part of the-
but
But Dark's just gonna
It's not there
pretend.
anymore. Shh.
Yeah. It's fake.
there you go. It's on its side now.
And then move it over here.
I mean, there is for the most part fine,
Oh, okay.
because I can still just fucking move that way, get into cover.
Yeah, it still works. Okay.
You've got a nice barricade there now.
Thank you.
Is the roof slippy?
It's very slopey. Not slippery necessarily, but slopey.
Yeah, it's like... I don't have acrobatics. I can't stay up there and I could just fly over if we desperately need.
You've got fly speed.
Yeah, for like 8
Super-
minutes a day.
Like, true, I guess.
I don't know when they're coming.
Oh, you and your non-infinite supernatural flight.
Some of us didn't spend a feat on this.
It's your problem.
Pokor will join you. He can be your spotter.
Kara didn't either.
I mean, he kind of did. Improve familiar is a feat.
That was you spending a feat for.
Where is it gonna? I assume Hazel and Aspen will be working together.
Yeah, I mean, I can either pair them up, but they don't really jive well together.
I'm sorry, I couldn't even see Aspen. That was the problem. He's too tiny.
Yeah, he's over there.
He's tiny compared to Hestia.
Mm-hmm.
Not even tiny. He's diminutive compared to Hestia.
Yeah, they have zero coordination between each other. They don't jive.
Oh, this will be fun. Okay then, so the group now just waits.
Okay, wow, I've been muted for I don't know how long. I was just saying if you don't have anyone to give Hazel to, Kelvis would totally take her.
No, I'm piloting her.
Right, fair.
In fairness, he won't be piloting Cadme because Cadme will be ritualing.
That's fair.
And I'll close the doors on the inside since it looks like we'll be staying out of there for now.
Sure, we don't want to have Aspen level 4 before we start.
We don't want to have Aspen what, sorry?
Level 4 before we start this. He's still level 30.
I mean, level 3's not bad.
I mean, I just saw the enemies were fairly weak.
I'm just saying that because, you know, I have the concern.
It'll be
So-
fine. What's the worst that could happen?
This doesn't feel right. This feels like Locke. This doesn't feel like demons.
And Locke got his ass handed to him like 2 weeks ago. He's probably still like rubbing it.
Oh, he's probably pissed. That's why he's here.
Also, Locke feels like demons.
Locke doesn't feel like demons. Locke feels like broken fate.
Bear in
So
mind,
he
Locke
Either
feels
way,
similar
if it-
to Amaya.
No, you're different.
Time passes. The moments tick by with seemingly nothing happening for a while. An hour passes. A ritual success. Cadme feels the full brunt of the First World attacking this era with every casting. As if the eldest are watching her, judging her, and disapproving. Part of me just don't like her personally.
Yeah.
Can't blame him.
But she perseveres and keeps going. Though perhaps after casting a restoration on her. Time continues. It's bored and quiet. Snacks are even handed out.
Nom 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 nom.
But time ticks on. A second casting is complete. Time ticks on. Then suddenly out in the forest, there's a weird noise. So we'll pause for a moment. Shiva,
Yes.
you get a mental ping. Prepare for arrival.
Shiva will kind of step out the invisibility spear and just kind of look back towards the group, making it very clear something's happening.
Honestly, you'd probably be casting it at this point, invisibility sphere. To let everyone know.
Sure.
She would just wave her arms a bit like, ooh, and then disappears.
Has anyone, well, obviously, but who remembers Team America with the special secret signal there, just flailing the arms in the air?
Your arms.
Shiva will buff up Hestia as appropriate.
Adlane's trap has slowed them down slightly. And also frustrated them. You have the chance to cast a buff before we begin.
Kelvis cast shield.
Yeah, shield sounds like a pretty good idea, honestly.
You know what?
Have any
I'm
potions
gonna-
I could drink?
I have. No. I'm afraid not, unless you want give us a scroll. I'm going to cast Arcane Sight. That might be useful here.
I think research is going to make sure that World Song is going to be active from out the.
Oh, World Song as well. I'm feeling right spoiled now.
Wait,
Hazel's going to do the legendary spell Virtue.
Ah, that brings me to like 23 AC. I'm loving this.
Shiva's gonna cast Celestial Healing on Hestia.
Is this the highest AC Chaos has ever been?
Yes.
Dark, can I instead Radiant Action?
wait.
You can spend your stand action to ready an action to trigger at the start of combat.
Then yes, Adeline will Radiant Action to shoot Mage Cultist.
Oh,
The
no.
first Mage Cultist she sees.
Aspen will spend the standard action to make sure he always has, you'll have spines running this entire time, so he doesn't spend the swift action to activate.
Which zoom ability are you talking about, JMac?
Fucking, was it Acceleration of Form, I think it was?
I
Oh,
could.
that gives you haste and displacement.
Oh, I didn't think of that. Oh my god, I cannot spell. How do you spell acceleration?
ACCEL.
Right, I'm
Acceleration.
single seeing it because I'm an
There you
idiot.
go.
There we go. How long does that last for? That would only last for like 4 rounds.
I was just thinking for you to get somewhere fast at the beginning.
I mean, it's nice. It's definitely nice, but it only lasts for 4 rounds.
Then
Yes,
honestly,
you
all
can
the more
always use it
reason-
at the start.
Yeah, that's true. You don't
Yeah.
have to immediately attack because I have a feeling
Yeah.
more things are going to come in as time goes by.
Especially since I'm only on like 4 key at the moment. I don't want to burn that and then it'd be like, well, it's 2-3 rounds before they turn up.
Yeah,
So,
fair point.
JMac, I've got like 3 zoom abilities. You have to be a bit more precise with these things.
Like, I only look at the ninja list every 3 seconds. And by 3 seconds, I mean years.
Here we
Everyone keep in
go.
mind the Lily buff.
What was the Lily buff?
+1 issue.
Do I get that? Is that part of her card reading
No,
thing?
everyone gets that without her card reading. That's
Just 'cause
just her doing her job.
divination powers. Woo!
Oh, I love the card. Now, I don't even know where that
Damn
came
it.
from.
I rolled.
You would have recovered the non-lethal by now, yes.
Why I roll 5? Game. Can take a
One of
sec.
those annoying times where I kind of wanted Kelvis to go lower in initiative, and she's rolled really well.
I mean, you
Always
could do
delay.
Oh, I probably will be delaying, but it's like, ugh, the one time I wouldn't have minded.
Meanwhile, I'm slow as dirt. I am an iceberg.
Hmm.
I am a glacier.
Fine.
Stood here
Hopefully we'll grip
forever.
it for you.
At least it's thematic for Maya.
Cold magic really gets your joints.
Fucking does.
Every ice mage in existence has like really bad arthritis later on.
I mean, at least they can cool themselves to remove the pain. We didn't put enough towers down. No.
Hours?
Oh,
It's looking like a tower defense.
Oh.
I completely whiffed on that. Okay, Aspen would like to be a bear. I didn't know his adaptive shifter abilities worked through wild shape and polymorph stuff.
They do, yes.
Do
Doesn't
that.
have the main advantage of being a shifter.
Kind of. That's kind of the whole point of being a shifter.
Admittedly, you don't know.
He's weird with adaptive shifter. So I didn't know.
Why
It's not
am I
as if
not
you
on
play
the
him all the
initiative
time.
tracker?
Because you
Game,
didn't
you
have
fucked
your
up.
token.
Let me add you manually.
I mean, I was just going to add myself and it.
I'm a bit concerned that there's only like 6 of them so far.
Waves, bruh. There'll be more probably.
Yeah.
Either that or we're not seeing the bulk of our forces. Because they're on the other side.
That's why I started with Entangle as my first thing, as opposed to actually carrying, for lack of a better way to put it.
Wow. Oh, there's one. Oh, a Dark Knight. I get to fight a Dark Knight. That'll be fun.
I can't believe I'm
Batman.
playing FF14.
Oh, why couldn't you have started like 5 foot closer to me?
And at least you can charge now.
Yeah. But alternatively, I could have full round attacked. Oh, there's a few more. Okay, I may have jinxed it, guys.
Do have to give it time.
Which one do I care about more? I'll hit downward with my Entangle.
Hey, the knight rolled worse than I did. Take that.
Oh, I should turn on mage armor.
Yes,
Probably
you have mage
should.
armor. I gave it to you. Who declared
No.
this?
I know. I just didn't have the
Proud of
buff
you.
ticked.
Trouble is, this is like the first time in the campaign he's actually used mage armor. He never.
It's not true. I used it at lower levels, I just don't bother now because everyone has
Course
like
you
plus
did.
50 to hit.
She did.
I did. I even prepared it.
I mean, this is actually a section where you've got people like enemies of low level.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's allowed.
Admittedly, half the time I don't mind some of them are hitting me.
Jump so much. Damn you, 20.
Also, I guess Feel's out here with us. You sure about this kid? It's dangerous.
It's his home too.
I know, but he could also defend the inside of his home. There's no guarantee that we manage to stop everything.
It means that he's going to be charging straight into the enemy front lines.
To be fair, I don't think they're going to break through into the house. We barricaded it off pretty well.
Jinxed it. Calling it now, this is all a diversion while they either burrow or teleport straight into the house.
Admittedly,
In which case, I'll have a very angry Cadme jump out of someone's head and onto a
Yeah,
face.
like, we do have Khalid and Cadme in there, because Khalid probably went in there after warding. We at least have decent level casters sitting in there going, fuck you.
that's all we really need to do is scream and we can go inside.
Yeah.
Well, we can't exactly go inside if we're in the middle of being murdered.
But only, some of us will stay out here to be murdered, but some of us go
Hey,
inside.
I mean,
There's a-
Shiva can
there's a
turn into a
question
raven
mark
and
person.
fly in there.
Who's the question mark person?
I don't know, but it
Charles.
concerns me greatly.
It excites me.
That doesn't look friendly.
Because they don't have a token yet, so they're definitely hidden somewhere.
Could be the closets.
It could be.
Unfortunately, I ran out of scene visibility, so good luck, guys. Got done 10 minutes per
Damn it.
buff.
This was your whole thing. You failed us.
Pretty sure Hazel can glitter dust, so
Yeah, but
I
have,
also
like-
have a glitter dust.
10 bajillion tiles of map is the issue.
true. We'll have to glitter dust them sort of one at a time as they pop up. Oh wait, no, Hazel has fairy fire, which is still pretty good.
And Hazel's a dog to glitter dust.
I have glitter dust, she has fairy fire, and I have scent right now. So if one of them tries to sneak past me, I'm just gonna go nope.
All right. Shall we begin?
Well, let's start off with the prepared actions going off, I suppose.
Yeah.
Or a description of what's going on.
description, actions.
As the group prepares, hearing the noises off in the distance, frustrations, and the mental pings arrive. Everyone's alerted. Quickly you see, kind of approaching and circling in, emerging from the tree lines, a pack of angry wolves, each of which seem to almost be just radiating with abyssal, wow, there's almost abyssal ichor that burns to the ground, turning what was once grass into just barren earth. Following in tow and leading in command appears to be, well, some of the cult's more humanoid individuals. Though based on what you've seen, it's hard to even call them that nowadays. Yet the magic weaves around them. They're clearly ready to end this here, one way or another. Let us begin.
Action. There's a cultist that's hooded and robed. He's getting shot. How far away is he, actually?
He is a distance away.
However, Adeline was supposed to be on the roof, so
Even then, still outside of our first increment.
so I'm only taking a -1 to this because height bonus to hit as well. So, all right, pew. 16.
Might want to add some stamina to it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna add like 3 stamina to that.
Your bolt whistles through the air, flying towards them. As the cultist just puts out his hand, and you see some kind of strange magical barrier kind of catch the bolt and very nearly pierce it, but get deflected just about the last moment off to the.
Ooh.
They appear to have wards running. Oh boy.
Well, it's not protection from arrows because bolt would have just gone straight through that.
But definitely something boosting his AC.
Yep.
Boosting his AC big time.
And they may have more than one buff.
Yeah. Also, they're probably clerics, and so they are probably actually wearing armor.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Dark. I'm gonna entangle from the square.
Would you like a bush?
Yes, please.
Le Bush.
Shia LaBeouf.
It's been a while since we've seen Le Bush.
Has it?
It feels like
We
it
used
has.
one in the manor.
Yeah, that was a while ago. We've been on this island for a while now.
It's been like 2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
Please place the bush.
Well, from here it says it was 40 foot. I'm being lied to.
Is it 40?
Yeah, it's 40. It's a
Think
40-foot
big.
radius.
Yeah,
So-
that's why we stopped using Le Bush, because it would fuck us over as badly as it did them.
Yeah, that's why.
Not in this case.
No.
Yeah.
No, but we'd
And
try
I'm
to
gonna-
use it in like the middle of a cave and then wonder why none of us could move. Same as darkness.
Alright, Bigby.
All right.
I'm invisible.
So am I.
Can this group please make perception checks?
Yes. Does scent matter?
Yes.
Wow, Hestia, that was really good. What the fuck?
You seem
Wow.
so surprised.
Gee, that was a 19. Shiva doesn't matter. I just kind of assume you auto aid Hestia, honestly. That kind of stuff.
Well, can't really right now, so.
That's true. Well, I'll roll to make sure she aids. I don't have it.
Aid is an
What do you mean?
Doing an aid is an action. So
Mm-hmm. This is more for a different reason.
That's fair.
This might be against you getting surprised.
Shiva still doesn't matter.
Well, it does. It just means that Shiva is surprised.
Yeah, I don't think any of us are surprised by that.
At least she's surprised while invisible.
It's true.
I don't think it matters.
It might matter. She has a plus 40 to stealth because she didn't move.
Yeah.
Both Hestia and
Should-
Aspen. Aspen, you can smell something odd, but you can't really place it. Hestia, though, you can hear it. There is something creeping its way through the woodland towards you. You don't know what it is, but just judging by the noise, it's not something small.
And we're gonna have a giant monster fight.
It's not the Quasit.
Giant monster fight.
Giant monster fight. Giant monster fight.
It's creeping its way through the woodlands. You don't know it's somewhere down here. But you're not sure where.
Well, Hestia is unhappy with that.